Dogs are denning animals and they love to sleep in a small confined space. This is why crate training works out so well with puppies as well as with older adult dogs. In the beginning, put your pup in the crate when they are pretty relaxed and not too rambunctious. Be sure to stay right there with the puppy when you close the door and confine them. Be sure to have toys in the crate so they'll have something to do, and just kind of hang out there with them so their first experience is a pleasant one. You don't want to just throw the pup in the crate and walk out of the room. In the beginning, go very slow. Be sure to take time. Hold a toy for the puppy. Let them chew.
Okay, and then go ahead and leave.
After they've relaxed a little bit, then you can go ahead
just
and leave
walk
the
away.
room. Remember, in the beginning, stay with the pup to make sure they're comfortable. You can let the pup out of the crate once they're relaxed. You want to be sure that the pup is never let out of the crate if they are whining and crying. In this next segment, you can see that the pup is not very happy about being put in her crate in the kitchen. You can see from the whining and crying that she's not very happy at all. In the beginning, most pups will complain about being confined. It's important, however, that you let the pup cry themselves out a little bit. And in this way they will learn that crying and whining will never get their way. All they want to do is be with us, but they must learn to accept being alone as well. When you first start confining your pup, be sure to observe them and watch all their behaviors. Once the pup is settled down, we're going to reward the puppy by letting the pup out of the crate. Here we know the pup is probably thirsty after all that whining and crying, so first things first, let's give the pup a little drink of water. Take the pup out of the crate, show them everything's okay, that you haven't abandoned them. Hold them in your arms and get them to relax. Reassure them you're still here, everything's okay. Most pups really enjoy this and will relax pretty readily. Here, the pup is in the cradle, and she's been cradled many times before, so she pretty much instantly relaxes. Now once the pup becomes calmer and calmer, then you want to put the pup in a lie down position and settle them even more. Here the pup is going to go onto the floor and she's going to be gently stroked and petted. Again, what we're trying to do here is just further reassure her everything's okay, we're still here, and that crate is not such a bad thing after all. Once the pup starts to relax and settle, you can go ahead and pick her up and put her back in her crate. Once the pup is in the crate, have her lie down again. Keep petting, praising, letting her know that you're still around, everything's okay. Most pups will settle down pretty quickly. Again, continue to talk to the pup in a nice soft voice, petting and praising them, and they should relax. Once the pup is completely relaxed again, go ahead and close the door to the crate, but you want to stay there with them a little bit longer, just so they know that they're not being abandoned, you're still around, and everything's still okay. Here you can see the pup is a little pooped out after all the whining and crying she did earlier. So she's pretty much ready to go into nap mode, now that she knows she hasn't been abandoned and everything's okay. Once the pup is relaxed, go ahead and leave. Continue to observe.